I think everybody is familiar with those fitness niche videos that we see occasionally on our For You page. It's what I eat in a day videos. And I have to say, I really do enjoy watching those videos. It just show people's healthy habits and routine and what they do or what they eat and how the habits they have to help them stay in shape and just help them stay disciplined and how food contributes so much to their health. And I was like, why don't we do a fun video that's what I write in a day instead of what I eat in a day. I want to take y'all along with me on my writing process, on my writing journey, and just share with y'all what I write in a day. We're on week 3 of doing a 75 hard writing challenge, and if y'all been following along my journey, this first draft of my new book has been kicking my butt. Seriously, it has been taking me through the ringer. It's just been a whirlwind. I've been trying my best to figure out what the heck this book is, and it makes it even harder. I feel like I'm a mixture between a pantser and a plotter, and it's just really hard to just balance the two. So it's been crazy. So I don't know how in the world I'm gonna show y'all like what I write in a day. I told myself that I was gonna quit the story if I was struggling. I was gonna quit it and I was gonna give it just a little bit more time, but I decided I'm gonna be crazy and stick with it to the end. And I haven't let the book go yet. I've been working on it since late March, early April, somewhere around that time, and I'm trying to see it through to the end of 75 hard. And if you're new here and you don't know, my name is Hannah. This channel is all content from writing to reading books and just being a cozy homebody. Before I do any writing, before I do anything, I like to have a pre-writing routine. And if you know me well, I will not write without a cup of coffee. Coffee is the most essential part of my writing routine. It just feels so weird when I write and I don't have a cup of coffee. Sometimes I could do it, but a lot of times it feels weird. I need a cup of coffee. It's become a habit attached to writing. So with that being said, let me go have my first cup of the day. Yes, I do drink multiple cups sometimes. Probably not the most healthiest choice in the world, but yeah, let's go make that cup of coffee. I have to say, I am so happy with myself right now. Y'all, let me just tell you, I feel like I hit a breakthrough. I finally did it after days telling y'all I'm struggling with the story. I feel like I hit a dead end. Feel like I have a bunch of random scenes and I'm scared to write the antagonist for some odd reason. But today I feel like I finally made a breakthrough. So I had this crazy idea. I was like, okay, I am struggling at the antagonist, and it's a part where the character meets the antagonist of the story, and I was, why don't I just start from there? Because I feel like when they meet the antagonist, it's like the end of act 1. Since I'm struggling to move the story forward, why don't I just start from there and just write forward? I know I have 49,000 random words and different scenes in another doc. We're not throwing away what we already written, because that's 49,000 words of a lot of work. Even though it's a hot mess right now, I'm not throwing that away, because that's crazy to start all over, especially since I spent around 6 or 7 weeks already on this story. We are moving forward, not going backwards. So I put the scene on a separate doc, and I said for the rest of the 45 minutes we are going to write forward. And I have been writing forward, and I feel like I understanding now the story. I know it's just like a few minutes, I only got a few words written, but I feel like I have enough to move the story forward. I know what the story is trying to become now. The more I write forward, I feel like the story is going to start revealing itself. And yeah, there were some moments that the writing was a bit sloppy, but I was like, you know what? We're not here to fix the grammar. We're not here to edit. We're going to move forward. But anyway, y'all, I'm just really happy I finally got an idea. I was reading Story Genius last night, and she was talking about we need to figure out the why of the story. And I do believe I know the why of the story. I know my character's desire, and I'm understanding now that Your character needs to have a desire, and something has to interrupt it to make an interesting story. I think that's what she's trying to say. A good story is a character is having a desire and having desire, fear, and disbelief about the world, and then something interrupts their world. I'm not saying as good as she did, but I'm starting to understand more what a story is, and I try my best to incorporate this in my book. Every time I sit down to write, I'm asking myself, what action she's going to do to help her get closer to the thing she wants, or the thing that she thinks she wants to get. And I also thought to myself, what are some things that can stop her or make it even harder for her to get the things she wants? Because I feel like a story would be so boring if the character got what they want so easily. And I'm not trying to make every page to be a disaster, something crazy happen to her, but how can I make the obstacles more intense and more challenging for her? But look, I know this part's gonna sound a little bit silly, but as I've been thinking for the past few days, I'm doing a 75 hard writing challenge, and I'm just thinking to myself, how am I going to do the word tracker, track my word count and all that stuff? Because I'm like, I gotta lead by example. If y'all are doing it with me, and I hope you are doing it with me, I think it'll be so fun. We all did it together. But anyway, part of the writing tracker, the 75 hard tracker I made, is that you gotta track your daily word count and just track your writing session. But then I thought to myself, not every writing session is perfect. Not every writing session is going to be flawless. Not every writing session is going to be you from start to finish. It's going to be you writing nonstop, and the words are going to flow magically and perfectly. Every writing session is going to be different. There are going to be a lot of days where you're writing a lot of words. You have the momentum, you got the creative flow, and then there's going to be some days where you're just literally sitting at the desk and just looking out the window thinking, and maybe taking a few notes of your thoughts on a piece of paper. Or even some days where you just feel frustrated and you just need to walk away. Every writing session is going to be different. So I'm just going to keep moving forward and keep trying. So I just checked the weather, and the weather said it's supposed to be like 85 degrees today. And it's supposed to be 85 degrees right now. It's supposed to get even hotter. It's supposed to get up to, I think it's 91 degrees, I believe. And I was like, oh, I don't know. And heat, especially in Georgia, because y'all live in Georgia, y'all know that heat could get humid and it could get so uncomfortable really fast. And I don't know. I don't know if I want to go outside anymore. I don't know if I want to go outside anymore. I know that part of the challenge is to get 15 to 30 minutes of air, get some fresh air, whatever. And I was like, maybe I could go in the evening, but it's supposed to be rainy. So I don't know. We'll just figure it out. But I'm definitely going to make sure I hydrate and try to stay in the shade. And my cat and dog, they really want to get some fresh air. They've been cooped up in the house all day, and I kind of feel bad. So I'm going to use the opportunity to walk the dog and give the cat some time for fresh air.
Storms on the roof, secrets whispered, bulletproof. We built worlds out of steel. Now they're ruins of something we feel. It's so nice to get away, just for a moment, just for a day. We can drive past the signs, over the borders of our mind. 'Cause today's a beautiful day. Why would anyone take that away?
So the casserole came out looking better than I thought. It smells good and it looks good. I can't wait to eat it, y'all. I'm telling you right now, I am so hungry, and this plate is hot. God, it's getting hot. Okay, so this was technically supposed to be lunch, but it ended up turning into an early dinner, and I'm about to starve to death. And I know you probably think like, Hannah, what does this have to do with what I write in a day? I just thought it'd be kind of fun just to add a baking moment, making a casserole dish. Like I said before in my other videos, I've probably said 1,000 times, probably sound like a broken record, but I really want to embrace hobbies, and one of them is just being in the kitchen. I just want to bake more. I want to try new recipes, and I'm really not the best cook at all, y'all, for real. I have a lot to learn when it comes to cooking, but I want to learn more. I have a lot to learn when it comes to cooking. Hopefully this spring is somewhere I can get better at it. We got to do a taste test to see if it's good. Hold on. Let's see the matter. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Cheers. Mm-hmm. Mm, mm. It's good. Okay, one critique. I would add more cheese and I will put a little bit more salt. I feel like a little bit more salt could have helped it. And I should have put slices. No, I should have put tomato diced sliced tomatoes in here, tomato diced up cubes, and I should have put some onions in here and maybe a little bit of bell pepper. That probably would have enhanced it a little bit more, made it a little bit more exciting, I guess, enhanced the flavor, but it's still not bad. I'm definitely gonna eat the rest of it. It's good. I'm about to star. So one of the biggest parts of this challenge is being paying attention and making sure that I'm not over consuming doom scrolling. I mentioned multiple times in my other videos, I have been struggling, y'all, a lot with TikTok to the point where I was just mindlessly doom scrolling. And I was just mindlessly doom scrolling, just let hours pass by. You know how TikTok gives you that message like, hey, take a break, take a breather. You know, the exhale and inhale 30-second minute break. And I would get those messages twice a day. I would doom scroll on TikTok so bad. And I was like, this is a perfect challenge for me to stop doom scrolling and consume the right stuff, and which is reading. And I've learned that I can't say I want to be a writer if I'm not reading enough books. And I wasn't reading enough books. And doing this challenge so far, I have been reading more. I've been picking up a book and reading more, trying to stay offline. And then I now find myself not having the urge. Sometimes, yeah, like I do want to doom scroll, but now I'm like, I don't want to doom scroll as much. I don't want to. I'd rather just not. I don't care what people are doing right now on social media right now. I just want to just be in the moment, because sometimes, and also when it comes to consuming, I don't want to consume toxic stuff. I don't want to consume negativity. I want to consume stuff that makes me happy. And when I was outside walking, I was listening to a podcast, a vidIQ podcast. I try to listen to things that make me feel happy and feel good. And I know the world, there's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of crisis, a lot of things happen in the world that are not as bright and happy. But I want to just fill my brain with peace, calm, just tranquility, happiness. And I try to just be mindful what I consume. So during this challenge, I try to read books to just learn and understand the craft of writing. And also with try to listen to uplifting podcasts, keep myself feeling good on the inside and just all that stuff. So one of the things I did do to make sure I stay off TikTok and even Instagram at times is I offloaded the apps for now. I just offloaded it. I didn't like fully delete it, just offload it. Just I guess it's like pausing the app but not deleting your data or anything like that. It's just like you're pausing the app for now. And also it does save storage on your phone. So if you have a lot of storage on your phone, you're not using the app a lot, just offload it, because I found that helps me so much, especially when I film YouTube videos. But anyway, before I get into my next writing sprint later this evening, I am going to have this lunch slash dinner. I'm going to sit down and just eat this casserole and just do some cozy reading and maybe play some background music. Make the vibe and atmosphere feel good.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, I don't wanna jinx it, baby. And twist myself at the spine.
Y'all, I am so excited right now. And before we move on and do anything else with this vlog, before I move on to the next writing sprint, I need to do a special shout out. I need to give a shout out to you guys. Seriously. Y'all made my dreams come true. And I said, I'm not going to get emotional. No, I'm not doing that on camera. But y'all literally made my dreams come true. And I just feel like there's not enough words to express how joyful I am. Guys, we reached 1,000 subscribers on this channel. And for a while, when I first did YouTube, I was like, I just didn't see that happening for me at all. I did not see myself hitting this point at all, because when I first started out doing YouTube, I was all over the place with content. I was making cooking videos, decorating videos, try to travel, and making videos about being a small YouTuber. I was everywhere when I first did YouTube, and I offloaded, got rid of a lot of those videos because they were just my worst era ever. I was just scattered. And I knew deep down inside that I really was not happy with the content I made, but I just couldn't figure out what type of content I could make. And for a while off camera, there were some times I did show it on camera, but a while off camera, I did write. And I did try to do writing for a minute in my old videos, but then I just quit. Maybe because I thought I wasn't good enough or couldn't do it. But I don't know what that reason it was, but I was all over the place with YouTube. And then I was writing while I was making random videos on YouTube, I was writing privately in the corner somewhere, just keeping my writing life private. And my sister was like, Hannah, you need to share your journey of being a writer, becoming an author. Because she was like, you seem like you have a lot of joy doing that. And you need to share what makes you happy and brings you joy. And I was like, oh my gosh, because I feel like, and she was so right too. I started this channel, started this channel because I want to share my joy and passion with y'all, and that's writing and just being a cozy homebody and even just reading books. Want to share my passion with y'all. And my dream with this channel is to make a writing community, like a club, a community where we could just lean on each other, have each other's backs, be writers that support each other and encourage one another. That's the type of community I want to build on this platform. I don't want to just be a channel where you just watch my videos. I want y'all to feel like not just me, all of us, we're all friends and we're just encouraging each other in our writing journey. And that's the goal for this channel. And y'all, let me tell you, I'm just so excited. Like I said, words can't describe how grateful I am. This has been a long time coming. I've been working really hard. There were some times where I was just feeling so discouraged and I wanted to give up on YouTube. So there was a lot of times I wanted to quit. And there was one time I literally just came, it was last summer. I was so close to quitting YouTube, guys. I don't know what I'm doing on YouTube. I don't even know what videos I want to make. And I was like, I might just quit this whole YouTube thing and be realistic with myself. But now this 1,000 subscribers prove to me, at least, that I can do anything I set my mind to. And I just thought we should do a cheers. I don't have alcohol or anything. I just have this coffee. And I was like, we should do a cheers, like a toast to success, to this growing channel, this community of writing friends that we're going to make. And into the many good days ahead. So cheers to all of you. This is good. Seriously, y'all, words. I just want to, there's so many things I want to say. And I just feel like we can't sit here for an hour talking. I'm just so grateful for you guys. I love you all so much. And I just thank God. I really do. I thank God I've been praying to God for a long time. God, let me just have 1,000. Please, let me just have 1,000. And he did it for me. So thank you, Jesus. If I had to someone asked me if I had to give them advice about YouTube, I'm not no YouTube expert, but from my experience, I would say find something you're really passionate about, because you cannot just chase what's trending or what's popular and trying to make that money, because I'm telling you right now, I've been down that path and you're going to be so miserable. You need to make videos and content that just something you're passionate about. And of course, it could be writing like me. It could be making writing videos too, or maybe videos about books, or both. Just if you make these type of videos and you think no one's going to care because it's not as popular as the other niche, it's not trending, eventually, like I did, you're going to find your people. Trust me. It's going to take a minute. Sometimes it'd be fast, sometimes it'd be slow. It just depends. But eventually you're going to find your people. I'm telling you, you're going to find a group of people that have the same interests as you, because you're not alone out there. You're not the only one with the same interests. Okay, so with that being said, let's get on to the last writing session of today. I have one more writing session I have to do. I already got my desk set up. I got my coffee. I got my candle lit, and I need to turn on some music and just really get in the vibes. And it's raining off and on this evening, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's the coziest vibe ever. So we're gonna do some writing, and then I'm just gonna wrap it up for tonight. But I just want to say, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you all really enjoyed it. And I thank you all for subscribing to my channel and believing in my channel. I really hope I don't let you down, and I'm working really hard to make videos for you guys, and I hope you continue to enjoy them. Anyway, with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and finish writing for today.
Porch light flicker on the siding, moths dancing like they know the tune. Porch light flicker on the siding, Moths dancing like they know the tune. Every breath feels borrowed, but tonight the world's in tune.
All the words that I've written today are 1,361 words. I gotta say, y'all, I feel like the writing for this draft is getting better. I just feel like the idea I had is just copying and pasting the part where the protagonist meets the antagonist or first interaction with them and just put it in a separate doc and then write forward from there has been helping me write better. But this is the problem that I was running into. As I was writing, there was a scene that I knew I wrote somewhere in my random document, and I found myself almost rewriting the scene again. And there were some things that I did change a little bit with the clothes they were wearing or something they said. And I was really getting concerned, is this becoming second draft territory? Second drafts are mainly for trying to improve and fix the structure of the story. In first draft, you're just trying to get it down. It's like vomiting out the words. You're just trying to get it down as fast as you can. Obviously, trying to stick with your outline and the plot and the characters' eternal conflict they go on, the character arc journey they go on. But at the same time, though, I was like, okay, like, how can I fix this? So I was like, instead of rewriting it, or I feel like it's a bad idea too to just go back to the random docs draft and copy and paste it in there, because I feel like my brain would start to overthink. Oh my gosh, and this scene you just wrote a second ago, I'm going to call it the gap scene, the bridge scene. In the bridge scene, you wrote that she said this, but when you copy and paste it from the Google Doc with the random scenes, she's saying something a little bit different. So I feel like my brain started to overthink and try to edit and fix everything. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to put like a placeholder. So tell myself, Hannah, this scene goes here, this scene goes there. And so far to help me push the momentum to keep going forward, there were some times where I did get stuck and I was like, what am I writing again? So I did get a little stuck, but I'm worried about this too. I'm gonna have to come back towards the end later, and I'm gonna have to copy and paste the scenes in later, or should I just wait to the second draft and do it? I feel like, y'all, now I say that loud, I feel like I'm making a mess. I feel like I'm making a mess, but it's gonna be a beautiful mess at the end of it. I know. But for now, instead of overthinking it, instead of over worrying, we're gonna try to get this draft done, and we're just gonna put placeholders. Writing note to myself, Hannah, just put a scene right there and we'll come back to it. So that way I can prevent overthinking and end up getting stressed out and want to throw my laptop across the room. So we're gonna stop it right there today. But anyway, y'all, thanks for watching this video, and also a special thanks again to everyone that subscribed to my channel and gave my channel a chance. Like, you guys are a real one. I'm just looking forward to all the videos that are going to be made on this channel. And if you do want to join this writing challenge, this series, grab the link in the description below where you can grab a free tracker, and you can do this journey with us. With the writing tracker, you could track your habits and track how many word counts, how much time you spent working on your novel. And I just made this certified hard challenge to encourage people to not push off another year of saying, oh, I'm going to write this book, but we never do it. 2026 is here, and let's take advantage of it. We don't have to start or wait for January or a brand new month to do it. You can start today. The moment I upload this video, you can start wherever you want to do it, and just start working on your dream books. Because one day, y'all, our books are going to be someone's favorite book. Y'all never know. The book you write could be someone's favorite. It might be my favorite. You just never know. But anyway, I'm gonna stop yapping because I talk way too much. And I will see you all in the next video.
Porch light
Bye.
flicker on the siding, moths dancing like they know the tune. Porch light